I used to be active, really active, running outside, hitting the gym almost every day, always on the move. Weekends were packed with adventures, and my job kept me flying across the country. Life was busy, and I loved it until one day I started feeling off, and it changed everything. It all started during a work trip to Florida. I was at the HIMSS conference, set to give a 10-minute presentation at the Salesforce booth. The bright sunlight poured into my hotel room, waking me up. But something felt strange. I was struggling to breathe while lying down. I brushed it off. I made some coffee and tried to shake off the grogginess. I figured a quick workout would help, but after just a few minutes, I had to stop. My muscles felt weak and I couldn't lift my usual weights. Frustrated, I gave up and headed to the lounge for breakfast. That's when things got weirder. Food didn't smell right. The bacon, usually my favorite, had no scent at all. I forced myself to eat a little, but then came the heartburn. It did not make sense. I hadn't eaten much, and yet my chest burned like fire. Thinking it was just acid reflux, so I called the front desk for Tums and bottled water. Maybe I was just dehydrated. Maybe it was the coffee. I kept making excuses, but deep down I knew something wasn't right. The discomfort was getting worse. And for the first time, I thought about skipping my presentation, but I couldn't bail. I was there for work. As I got dressed, I noticed my face looked puffy, my body felt swollen, and my clothes felt tighter. I ignored it and started the long walk to the convention center's third hall. The Orange County Convention Center is massive. There are huge halls, long corridors, and sky bridges connecting everything. Normally, I wouldn't think twice about the walk, but this time it was brutal. Every few steps, I had to stop. My breath was short. My laptop bag, something I carried all the time, felt unbearably heavy. At one point, I dropped it just to give my arms a break, and when I picked it up, I felt a strange, intense pressure at the back of my neck. I leaned against every sofa, every bench, just to catch my breath. It was embarrassing. Finally, I reached the demo area. The event coordinator greeted me with a smile, but her expression changed quickly. "Are you all right? Don't be nervous. You'll do great." I nodded, pretending I was fine, but I wasn't fine. I was nervous and I was scared. I had never felt like this before. Still, I pushed through. I gave my presentation, smiling through the struggle, and somehow I got a positive feedback. Mission accomplished. And then I realized I had to walk all the way back to my hotel. The return trip was even worse. Every step felt like a mountain to climb. My breath was shallow. My chest felt tight, and I had to stop every more often. By the time I got to my room, I was already thinking about going to the ER. I even looked up the nearest hospital already. But fear took over. What if they found something really bad? What if I was just overreacting? I convinced myself to just hold on, rest, and get through the night. The next day, I flew back home to Chicago. By the grace of God, I made it, but my symptoms didn't go away. In fact, they got worse. Every day, I felt more exhausted. Walking a short distance left me winded. My sleep got worse. My body felt heavier, and still I waited. I waited for it to magically go away, but it didn't. Looking back, I should have gone straight to the hospital that day in Florida. I should have listened to my body. I ignored the signs. Shortness of breath, swelling, extreme fatigue, even the loss of appetite, and heartburn. These were all warning signs of congestive heart failure, and I didn't take them seriously. If you ever feel something unusual, something that just doesn't seem right, don't wait. Don't let fear stop you from getting checked. The longer you wait, the more dangerous it gets. I learned this the hard way. You don't have to. If you're feeling symptoms like these, go see a doctor right away. Your health isn't something to gamble with. Listen to your body. It might just save your life.